Good morning, Long Beach High School. Today is Friday, January 19th, and this is your Lbtv. Don't forget, today is the last day for track tryouts, so if you're interested, make sure you have a permission to try out form from the office or see Coach Fortenberry, Coach Crawford, or Coach Haynes before school lets out today. Dragonfly and physicals must be complete before the start of practice on January 22nd to be considered for the team. Do you like baseball? Well, the Biloxi Shuckers are hosting their annual job fair next Tuesday from 4:30 to 6:30 at the MGM Ballpark in Biloxi. They're looking for an energetic, friendly, and dependable employees for the 2024 basketball season. If you have any questions, email the front office at info@biloxishuckers.com or call the front office at 228-233-3465. Now it's time for Feel Good Friday with Allison, who's going to take us on a trip in her time machine.
Hey, what's going on, friends? My name's Allison, and we're in a video series called Time Machine. So before we get rolling, take 30 seconds and just tell your neighbor, if you had a time machine, where would you go? You get what I'm saying? Like, would you visit someone famous from the past? Would you go back and gamble a whole bunch of money on last year's NBA Finals? Oh, wait, I really shouldn't be saying this kind of stuff. Okay, but you get the idea. Ready? Go. Okay, I hope that was fun. Now, quiet down, quiet down. I really wish I was there so I could have heard what you had to say. But I have an idea that I wanted to share with you guys. So the name of the series is Time Machine, right? Lots of times I daydream, and this could just be me, and maybe you'll think I'm a little weird, but I wish I could take what I know now and go back in time to like when I was in second grade and redo the whole thing with everything I know now. I'd be like the GOAT of everything. But what if we used time machines the opposite way? Like, what if we went way back in time, learned something really useful, and then came back here to this year and applied it to our life in the present? I'll speak for myself. With all the information floating around and ChatGPT and whatever other AI popping up, and my ability to just Google anything, I sometimes get feeling myself like there's not much I can learn from old stuff. But that's not true. And that's what I wanted to share with you today. Okay, so I'm taking this college course right now called U.S. History. And in lots of colleges, they break it up into multiple courses because, like, we've been here a while. Duh. So the one I wanted to tell you about is the class called Colonial America. And we're reading a book called The Road to the Revolution. Now, here's the specific thing I really wanted to share with you that I thought you might find interesting and useful. There was a big part on Benjamin Franklin. The name should ring a bell. Pretty famous guy, struck by lightning when he was flying a kite, from Philadelphia, helped draft the Declaration of Independence. Okay, so he had this saying, do well by doing good. What do you think that means to do well by doing good? So, teacher in the room, hi, could you get some of your students to talk about what they think that means? Maybe shoulder partner or something? You can pause the video or just let the timer run for 30 seconds. But what do you think doing well by doing good meant when Ben Franklin used this to talk about it? Okay, so I don't know what you came up with, But he essentially believed that you could be really popular in society and really successful in business by being good and generous, and by helping people. Do you believe that? I do. I mean, it immediately made me think of something like Mr. Beast. Last year, I think he paid for 1,000 people to have vision-saving eye surgery. And that's always been his MO. Do crazy generous stuff. Get more subs, get more money, do crazy good and generous stuff with it. Get more subs, get more money, do good, and repeat. Do you see what I mean by using the time machine in reverse though? What if we could learn the most valuable lessons from people in history and use them today to be successful? I think those kinds of things, like what Ben Franklin said, can work today. So here's what I want you to do today. Ben Franklin also had this card that he would always carry around with him with things called virtues on them. So virtues are qualities or characteristics that are considered to be morally good and desirable in a person. Some common examples include honesty, kindness, fairness, responsibility, and courage. These qualities help people make good decisions, treat others well, and live fulfilling lives. So he'd carry this card around to remind himself to be virtuous or good. Because I think you'll agree, with everything going on, it's so easy to forget to live life the way that we'd like to. So what we want you to do is to create your own card of virtues or characteristics that you want to live by. Again, virtues are qualities or characteristics that are considered to be morally good and desirable in a person. You can find lists of virtues online, I just Googled one before this. I literally just typed in virtues list. But here's the big idea. I have 2 of them actually. 1, don't discount timeless truth. Just because the information came from a time before 2008 or whatever, doesn't mean it can't be useful. And 2, I think most people might agree you can have an amazing, happy, and successful life by doing good. You just need to remind yourself once in a while. All right, so go ahead and get to it, and we'll see you next time at Can Do You.